Listen, hear me out. I know this is a bit weird, but I'm trying to be a plant girl, okay? And I just need, it's not very sunny outside today, for one. For two, I just feel like it needs sun, so I've put it on my window. Just pray to God that I don't accidentally forget that they're there, which is going to be a bit difficult, but if you know me, you know that I would probably do that, and accidentally shut the window, because my car is right outside and I really don't want to be dealing with that. So I've had a bit of a busy morning. I didn't physically go to work today, even though I normally do, but that's because I had a 7 o'clock meeting, because when it's 7 o'clock here, it's sometime in the evening in Australia, so this is the time that worked out for all the countries, people that were going to be involved. You don't really need to know about all of that. I have got a link in the description box, I don't know, if you want to donate to cancer research. I kind of work in the industry, so I just thought that it would make sense. It aligns with what I do. So yeah, if you want, you can donate or just share or just do whatever, basically. Today is a bit busy because it's not that busy, but I'm doing, sorry I look a bit like discombobulated, but I've done quite a bit of work. I've had my breakfast and I'm gonna just be doing work basically, and even though I started at 7, I'm just gonna work till a bit later because I have an optician's appointment tomorrow, so I'm just gonna take a longer break tomorrow to go to my optician's appointment, so I'm just gonna work till a bit later. We're going to see, me and my cousin are going to see Doja Cat tonight, but Doja doesn't come on, not me saying Doja like me and Doja are besties, but me and my cousin are going to see Doja Cat tonight, and she doesn't come on till 8:30. 9:30? 8:30? I can't remember. It's something like that. I think it's like 9:30. Because I remember thinking, oh, that's a bit later than other people. Anyway, so we've booked to have dinner at Sky Bar. I did look at the menu, but I can't remember what's on it, so maybe I'll show you a bit later, when I'm a bit more calm, what's on the menu, and we can kind of decide now, so I don't have to decide later. But I'm just going to shower now. I've been to the gym. I was supposed to do pool today, but I just didn't. No, in fact, I wasn't supposed to do pool today. I was supposed to do pool yesterday, and I couldn't be bothered. I just did like incline cardio, and then essentially I did the same thing today, but it's okay because it's kind of what I wanted to do, and it's better to do what you want to do than not. And I've done like a lot of stretching. I am going to foam roll now because I know that I won't be able to foam roll later, and I'm trying to make it a habit of at least using the foam roller once a day. Foam roller once a day. So I'm going to do that just before I shower, and then I'm going to shower, get back to doing some work. I need to decide what I'm going to wear tonight because, to be honest, I never have clothes. I never know how I want to dress. I have like a vision of how I want to dress, and then I never dress like that. Whatever. So I'm going to have to just find an outfit. I'll wear my outfit now, but I'm not going to do like my makeup until later, and I'm still trying to decide whether I'm going to wear contact lenses because I have a bit of hay fever at the moment. My eyes were so red the other day, and so I'm a bit wary about doing that, and even if I am going to put them on, I won't put them on till later on this evening. But sometimes I just like wearing my glasses, so we'll see. Guess it depends on the outfit as well. But I saw, or you know, like the little iPhone memory you get of when we went to Olivia, and I had, oh, those contact lenses are so lovely. I just need to get some more of those. But I actually realised I have quite a lot of contact lenses right now, even though I think that they will dwindle in number significantly over the next like month or so, because I have a lot of plans coming up, which is kind of not great for like the whole like health journey perspective, trying to get a habit involved and stuff like that, but it's fine. Also, I just need to talk about this. I just realised, because these were left unlocked, why do AirPod Maxes not have an off button? Because I understand that the cases enters it into low power mode, but my Beats that I had before this, like the battery, they were noise cancelling too, would last. I think they were the Studio Pros or something. The battery would last so long. The only reason I stopped using them, like I still have them, but they were really not damaged, but damaged because of the the leather or whatever it is on the cuffs was basically disintegrating for from longevity, like wearing them for too long and like wearing them to the gym and stuff like that. And the reason I like these is because you can take off the cuffs and clean them. But I don't like the battery. The battery, no, I don't like that. I also realized, because I watched some people's video where they're using this little bad boy, that I need to like focus more on like the features, like the follow feature and stuff, because otherwise it's always just really shaky. Anyway, I'm gonna shower, and then I'll probably tune you back in to decide on an outfit, because I'm gonna put that on now. And then we can do some work. I'm gonna eat some lunch later. I mean, I literally just ate okay, I didn't just eat breakfast, but like I ate breakfast like an hour ago, so I have no business being hungry, and I'm not hungry, to be honest. I'm kind of thirsty though. And get your water in. This is completely irrelevant, but I've been watching Remy and Alicia's vlogs of them going to Japan and Korea, and it making me also happy but also really sad at the same time, because like there's places that they went and I'm like, I went there and that was so cool, and it just makes me want to go again. So yeah, get yourself to Japan and Korea, guys. Just amazing. Anyway, I need to stop talking, and please wish me luck on my plants, because I really want, like, so that the one that's already grown is lavender. Excuse me, sir or miss, whoever, please wait. Is lavender, and then this one is called Night Pollux, and apparently it's supposed to smell really good in the evenings. But I need it to grow. I've actually planted it a bit late, because you're supposed to sow the seeds between March and May, but obviously I only sowed them in June. Is it June? Yeah, it's June. Yeah. So. Oh, also, another task that I need to do is I need to make like a ticket kind of situation, because for my cousin's birthday, she's turning 13, the present that we're giving her is a trip to London for like the weekend, because she's been talking about going for a long time and we've like got all these plans. So I need to make like a ticket as the gift to give her, because obviously we're not going on her actual birthday, we're going like a week later. So I need to make like a ticket and maybe like an itinerary situation. Yeah, so I need to do that at some point as well, get my Canva ability and skills out, and then I'm gonna need to like print it or something. I don't know why I'm whispering, she's not at home, she's at school. Yeah, okay, bye.
Oh, sometimes it smells like Colgate toothpaste.
Sorry.
Whereas this actually smells.
Also, complete side note, but I haven't worn these in a while, but honestly because of the colour. I like the colour, but I don't like going out in this colour, so now it's an indoor colour. But they're from Tala and they're like so buttery, so soft, amazing. Anyway, I have no idea what to wear. Yeah, so I've returned much later, still haven't showered, bearing in mind. That's really bad for your skin. You should shower very soon after your workout. I did not do that. But now I'm like, what do I wear? And then I'm like, do I ask my cousin? She's at work though, so she's gonna be like in some next level work outfit. But what are you wearing today? She probably won't respond for a bit, because I know she's in a couple of meetings today. and one of them was at 10, and it's currently 10:57, so she's probably still in it. Both my wardrobes are currently open. I have no clothes. That's a lie, because I'm not going to show you the inside of my wardrobes because they're so messy, but all you need to know is I have double rails in both of my wardrobes, so I have no business saying that I don't have any clothes, because I definitely do, but I just don't know, because I'm like, what? Oh, I'm like, I don't really know. Like, is it a cargo day? But then I feel like Skybar isn't cargo. Plus, I'm going to Drayton Manor this weekend, and I feel like I want to wear my cargos there. I mean, I have 2 different types of cargos, but still. And then I'm thinking jeans, but I always wear the same 2 pairs of jeans, and because they're the only ones I really, okay, 3, but they're the only, oh, she responded? No, she hasn't. It was telling me to stand up. I just stood up. What do you mean? Yeah, I just wear like the same 2 or 3 pairs of jeans over and over because they're my favourite, and I don't really want to wear any others. I'm trying to get some more, but I'm a real tall girl and all of my height comes from my legs, not from my tall. Like I actually look really short when I sit down, partially because of my posture, but discussion for another day. So yeah, I don't really know. Like, why have I got all this whole half this rail is trousers. I don't want to wear any of them. I'm just gonna end up wearing jeans on. I've got clothes back there as well. I think what's gonna end up, I'm gonna end up wearing black jeans, white t-shirt with the black top overlaid. Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, probably. And then I'll just throw on a jacket over the top, or a shirt. Shirt could be cute. Throw on a shirt over the top. Yeah, that white Weekend Collective one. Boom. I'll be back when I have located all of these items, because now is the second issue of finding all these. She's in the office, so she's wearing a skirt and a jumper. She's gonna look cute then. I'm just gonna wear what I just said. When I found it, I'll be back. Surprisingly, it was not as difficult as I had originally thought to locate the items. They were at hand. They were near the top, so that's good. So essentially what I'm going to be wearing, sorry for my really shabby look, but it is what it is I'm going to be wearing these Levi 501s. Levi 501s. Yeah, I wear them all the time, with just a white t-shirt with this top overlaid, and then I've got my Weekend Collective shirt that I can like drape over or like throw over the top. So that's what I'm going to wear now. I am potentially going to eat shin ramen for lunch. White t-shirt, shin ramen, not the greatest combination, so I might have to just chuck on another jumper over the top when I eat. Anyway, I'm going to shower now because I've let the sweat marinate on my skin for too long, and you really didn't need to know that, and I need to learn how to shut up. Okay, bye.
Each section.
I've got
We're going to start off with the muffins.
She's tasting every product at Costco, every baked item at Costco, so I was like very interested. Okay, so I have foam rolled, showered, dress. So this is what I'm wearing, even though my cousin's gonna look so much cooler. You'll see her. But it's this top, I think it's from H&M, and just a plain t-shirt. Yeah, that's basically it. And then these are the, can you see? They're Levi's. And then I haven't put my shirt on yet, but I'm going to do my skincare routine. I've already moisturised, so I have really dry skin, so I always moisturise with CeraVe after I shower. I have some beefy big pots of these. This one's almost finished, but I've already got my replacement. But then I use the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream, or Boom Boom, whatever. And then I'll like literally put this like on like areas that are like more like around other people, if that makes sense. And I really find that like doing this can make like my perfume last longer as well when I put it on in a little bit. But I feel like this camera position's real bad. Hold on a second. I'm gonna use my books to prop you up a little higher. Yes, they were Sarah J Maas. No, I don't care about anyone's opinion. There we go. Okay, so I need to tighten my bracelet before I forget. I always have this issue. I've had the mechanism replaced to the latest mechanism, but the screws still, like, I'm tightening them honestly like twice a week or something, like every few days. And I wear a sweatband when I work out, like, so to like prevent them from like jiggling around, because nobody wants to know the trauma of the first time they flew off my arms. I was at cardio tennis and you have to like run around, hit the ball, run to the other side, that kind of thing, and they flew off. It was very traumatic. I hadn't had them very long at that time, and so then I kept tightening them, and then I went to France and they were like, oh well, we have a new mechanism, but it takes a while to replace, so take it to your local store. So I took it to London and it was gone for like a month or something while they were trying to like replace the mechanism. But it's got better, but it's still like, I still have to loosen it, tighten it all the time. So while I do skincare, I thought that it was probably a nice idea to talk about like why I put the donation link in the description, and I've gone back and put donation links in some of my previous videos as well, where I haven't really mentioned it, but the link has always been in the description box. But I just thought like I need to like actively draw people's attention to it, I suppose. And the reason being is because it's really easy for us to like go on about our lives because we haven't experienced anything, or okay, very generalizing, but we may not have experienced the struggles that some other people experience. And so sometimes like it's just as simple as bringing it to people's attention, and realizing that although everybody has their own issues, and like there's like a cost of living crisis and stuff like that, like there's other ways to support, and it doesn't just have to be via like donating or like giving money if you're not able to, but it's about having the people in the forefront of your mind. And so I actually don't think I really talked about this before, but like I am a biologist, but I work specifically in like the cancer field, and like clinical trials and stuff. Everybody has their own opinions about that. I'm not here to discuss that. I'm not really going to talk about what I do exactly either. You just need to know about like the rough overarching umbrella. But what I can tell you is that the link that I've put specifically in this video, because other videos have links to other charities and other causes, so like UNICEF for example. I know I've included UNICEF, but if you donate to cancer research, they actually use their funding to fund clinical trials. So the link I've got in the description box now is Cancer Research UK, and they fund a lot of academic clinical trials in the UK. So that means that they're hosted by universities or like managed by universities, but these clinical trials are not just in the UK, I'd like to say, and they're not just supporting UK based researchers, they also can support researchers in other countries, or a lot of the trials are opened to other countries for diversity purposes anyway. So if you do support, you're not just supporting the cancer community in the UK, you're supporting cancer communities across the globe, and I can say that for a fact because I know. Yeah, so your money will be going towards funding the research, so like researchers or scientists or whoever has a discovery. I think there's a common misconception that it's just like new drugs. Not necessarily. It can be drugs that are already in, drugs or treatments that are already being used for other cancers, but to be used on a new type of cancer, they need to be researched. So I don't think people realise that, like, just because a specific type of radiation treatment or chemotherapy treatment is used for breast cancer, for example, the same kind can't be used for another type of cancer without first researching it, and clinical trials take so long to pass through the board anyway. So if you think about, this isn't a cancer clinical trial, but if you think about when the COVID-19 vaccine was being tested, they had to really expedite the trial process for that because of the urgent need. Although there is an urgent need for cancer clinical trials as well, or like other trials that are going on right now, the actual process is honestly years. And when I say years, I'm talking like a decade. It can take over 10 years for these results to come out. And some treatments or treatment theories or protocols don't always get picked up, either because there isn't enough funding, or there's a lot of reasons. But the whole thing is that if you actively are aware, it can be good, because a lot of people won't really, not care because they do care, but won't really realise or aren't affected by it personally, so they're not thinking about it. But one day, if you are affected by it personally, because again, this is turning into a bit of a science lesson now, but cancer cells are actually your own body cells that are multiplying at an exponential rate compared to your normal cells. I say that like this because cancer cells have the same DNA as you and are technically part of you. They just have an anomalous, sorry, I always find that word hard to say, rate of differentiation, and differentiation probably isn't the right word, but replication, and so they grow quickly, and that's how you can get like a tumor, for example. But those are your cells. So when you get these treatments, that's another reason why people can get ill from the treatments, is because, also, everything I'm saying is like coming from my academic experience, but please do your own research. Like, don't just listen to what I'm saying, because first of all, research is always changing, which is why I'm asking for that people donate, not necessarily through my link, just donate when you can, or raise awareness where you can. Even simple post on your story, for example, can bring it to people's attention. But when you get a treatment, those treatments can't necessarily differentiate between the tumour and you. So that's why you can like lose your hair, for example, and stuff like that. However, those things are short term, because when a patient is able to enter into remission, hopefully, remission is essentially when you have medically been cleared of your cancer, but you still need to get checkups every now and again because you never know. But it's you know what I mean. Like, what was I even talking about? I talk so much I forget what I was talking about. Yeah, I think I was saying, like, I know I was saying that cancer cells are your own cells, but why was I saying that? Like, what was the reason for me to say that? Anyway, all of this to say that this is just a way of raising awareness, because as you can probably see from the previous videos, particularly the series I just ended. Oh, someone's calling me. It's not a number I know, so I'm not going to answer. Yeah, if you... What was I talking about? Yeah, so the series I just finished uploading, which was my Japan, Korea, like, trips, like, I feel very grateful to have been in those positions, and while I'm out there, like, I think you saw my DMZ, if you saw my DMZ video, I don't know, like, people live such different lives, but we're all existing at the same time, and things that I'm so grateful that I'm not affected by certain things personally, but that doesn't mean that I won't be affected in the future. And recently there's been a lot of things going on in the world. I'm not going to name specific ones because I feel like I'll be saying it's a priority for whatever, but, like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many things going on with, like, different countries and, like, conflict, politics, etc. I think you all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so the point is that if we keep these things in our awareness and make sure that we're speaking up for the people who can't necessarily speak up, because you never know, you could be in a position in the future where you wish people would speak up for you. So yeah, just slight ramble on that. But like I said, this video's donation link specifically is to Cancer Research UK, but it's not just supporting clinical trials in the UK, it just means that the drug management is being supported. And when I say drug, I mean that in the medical sense. Like, I think people who aren't in the industry won't realise, but that's what we call it, because it is, but in like a medically approved drug, or hopefully approved if it passes the clinical trial. And there's so many phases of clinical trial. I don't want to go into this. I really don't want to go into this because if I start rambling, I don't know when to stop. Yeah. So just keep that in mind, and if you are able to donate, that's great. If not, you can share. You can share either the link, the video, or just post something on your story. Doesn't necessarily have to be this link, just any link. Yeah, so you can go directly to the Cancer Research website. You don't have to do it through the link that I've put in the description. And also, like, donations can be anonymous, so it's not like a public kind of thing. Feel like I'll say this once and once only. I'm not just putting the link in my bio, I'm also donating, but I feel like I don't need to publicise that all the time. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and wash my gua sha, then put on my sunscreen, and then get back to work. So see you in a bit, basically. Update, I have plait my hair so that hopefully the waves stay in, from, like, I basically plait my hair. Also, how sad is my plait? Please, please, the hair gods, make the hair thicker, please. I'm trying to eat more protein, okay? I'm trying. But yeah, so I've plaited my hair, just slicked it back. It's currently, I don't even know, it's almost 12. I'm going to probably eat in around, like, eat my lunch in around like 40 minutes or so. Yeah, so I'm going to go down in a little bit, but I'm just before that gonna go back and do a little bit more work. Just to preface, I like do work for 30 minutes and then I do a task. So like I showered, did some work, like, you know what I mean, like did my hair, do some work, I'm actually gonna be a hairband girly. I feel like I thought the wind was gonna blow my plants off. I feel like I'm not giving like I'm going to Doja Cat energy, but what does that even mean? Like, what does going to Doja Cat energy even mean? Yeah, so I'm gonna wear this headband, so I'm gonna look like a preppy. I mean, you can't really tell because I got these clips on, but and also my hair will be down, otherwise I actually will look like a little schoolgirl. Yeah, and then I'm going to probably, yeah, I'm gonna do some work, eat my lunch. I usually work while I'm eating lunch, which is really bad, but that's what I do. Yeah, eat my lunch, do some more work, then probably do my makeup. It won't take long, like maybe 15 minutes, but if I, less than 15 minutes to be honest, but if I start chit-chatting, it will take longer because I don't know how to be quiet. Yeah. Before I think of something else to say, I should probably go.